Welcome, Aquarius. I'm so excited to bring you your individual zodiac reading during this new moon solar eclipse. It's the new moon in Capricorn solar eclipse. It's kind of it's called an annular, I think, annular solar eclipse. And what that means is that the moon doesn't block all the sun. That's why we get that ring of fire, hence my thumbnail. But it's the last new moon and solar eclipse, it's last eclipse at all of the year and the decade. So it's packing a powerful punch. And here I've got some notes I'm going to look at. This solar eclipse, the keyword is serendipity. It's kind of wacky luck. It activates the Jupiter trine Uranus. So there's Jupiter is good luck and expansiveness, and then Uranus is the unexpected. Right? When we least expect it. And that is good luck and happy coincidences when you least expect it. So I love that energy, and I wanted to do a reading just for that. So this reading is a little bit more date specific, although if you're watching this in June and the title speaks to you and the message is yours, the message is yours. That's the point. But I like to let you know when I'm really relying on the specific energies that are happening in the cosmos. Strongest and most important astrological aspect is when the sun and the moon are conjunct. That makes all the light available to us. It's all the possibilities are on the table. It's new plans, time to make a fresh start, and write your goals on paper. It's one of those, that's the kind of energy. Solar eclipse conjunct Jupiter brings the happiness and optimism. We sort of feel a little uplifted, generosity, good luck. And it's all about every aspect of life: personal, professional, family, business, spiritual growth, relationships. But that keyword of expansion coming from the Jupiter is real important. Also, the solar eclipse trines Uranus. That brings excitement, pleasant surprises, and chance encounters. You know, higher self-awareness comes through your increased intuition, High Priestess, hello, and flashes of insight, which feels very much Ace of Swords to me. And then last but not least, Jupiter trine Uranus brings lucky breaks. So if your life has stagnated lately, Aquarius, exciting opportunities will offer a new path forward and satisfy your need for positive change. So there we go. Whew, it's a lot a lot of stuff, but important information. So now I'm pulling cards for you and your divine counterpart. This is a reading for the general collective. It's not going to be a message for every Aquarius. So if it isn't, here are two things you can do. Just check back next video, see the next series. That'll be more of a New Year's reading. And then you can also look at the other videos for your personal planets, specifically your rising sign and your moon sign. Those will probably be messages that might really speak to you during this cosmic event. As always, just take what resonates, leave the rest. I'm pulling from the Queen of the Moon Oracle. One card for your divine counterpart. Wow, that card came out in another reading, and one for you. Your divine counterpart. This could be someone you're in connection with but in separation from, you're in union with, or someone who might be potentially coming on your path. They get power. Full moon power, card number 16, and you get creation. I like that. 9, it's a card number 39. 9 and 3 is 12, 1 and 2 is 3. That's co-creation. And look, you can kind of see the image sitting there, and then almost spirit. There's like a co-creative energy there. I really love that. Okay, so I'm going to read these to you. They have card 16, 1 and 6 is 7. That's real spiritual, just so you know, FYI. Power. Step into your true power. Shine brightly. Do not hide who and what you are. The time is right to attract big things for yourself. Ancestral energy is important. Open your mind to larger possibilities. Big magic can be wrought. I know we're in a new moon, not a full moon, but I feel the message for this person is to shine. To step out of the shadows and really own all of who they are. Not be apologetic about it. You get creation. Here we go, Aquarius. You can create your own destiny. Be industrious. Every creature on earth creates. You should welcome the process of creation. Save money and time. Have a reserve. There is a good reason for the saying, busy as a beaver, for the beaver is truly an industrious animal. Not only do they create sophisticated architectural lodges, their semi-submersible homes, but they change the course of rivers and waterways through strategic damming. They create new environments for themselves and other animals. Like the beaver, we too can create with industriousness and vigor. Everyone is creative, not just those who are considered to be creative, such as artists, designers, musicians, and writers. We all can be encouraged to think more creatively, to solve problems outside of square solutions, to invent new ways and imaginatively break new trails. It's interesting because whenever I think of creative solutions in the tarot, I think of the Eight of Pentacles. So I'm just going to put that out there. Eight of Pentacles. If that card comes up in this reading, that's about creative solutions. It's also the card of doing the work, working hard, but I feel it's like there's creative energy there. I'm using a new deck, Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot. Only mentioning it because it's new, and I can't shuffle the whole thing yet because it's not fully broken in. I got this in the Modern Witch, 2 new decks, and they are thick cards that do not bend and don't fit well in tiny hands. So once I get them broken in, it'll go a little smoother, but for now, I got to do it this way. All right, I will show you though. I will try. Give it my best shot. Not as bad as it's been, but still. Okay, I'm doing the spread I used to do here. This is the top row. This is the underlying energy. Here we have the 9 of Pentacles. This is an independent person, maybe a single female. Somebody making their own way in the world, someone who's very, very much an attractor, attracts things to themselves very easily and without much difficulty. Effortless. I say attracting because I don't think they consciously manifest. I think they just set an intention, stick their arm out, like they say, oh, that bird over there is lovely, and she puts her arm out and it lands on it. You know, that kind of energy. This top row would be your divine counterpart here, Aquarius. Now, just so you know, interesting, we get a king, 2 kings. If you feel this is you, just flip the characters around. Doing so doesn't make my reading wrong. It's just that's the way it works. I set my intention for where I say I intend the energies to be, but what comes out comes out. So if you just need to flip it, flip it. There you are. You may be here too, though. In the center is King of Swords. Whoop. 10 of Swords right here in the present for you, Aquarius. And then we have the bottom row is the connection. So this would be your divine counterpart, you, the connection. And then I'm sort of looking past, present, future. Wow. In the extended, I will use this deck to look at potential blocks to this connection or to love in general for you, Aquarius. I will pull a card for a message to you from Spirit. That could be an action to take. It could be advice. It could be a warning. It could be an observation. And then the last card I'll pull from this deck will be a message from this person to you. I will also be using a totally different deck to look at all of the zodiac signs that come up here. What I see right now, Leo, strength, your energy, Aquarius. You could be dealing with another Aquarius, Gemini, and then Gemini, Virgo. So I got double Gemini here, but Virgo, Gemini, Aquarius, and Leo are the signs that I will be looking at. And I'm just going to pull a couple cards from a fresh deck and take a look at those energies. If your divine counterpart isn't one of those sun signs, that's okay. They might have it elsewhere in their chart. Venus, Sun, Venus, Moon, or Rising. They may have it in Jupiter, since that's heavy now, or Uranus. That's present now. See what I'm saying? But just to explore it for fun. 9 of Pentacles, underlying energy here. So Lovers comes out twice here. I'm getting the feeling that there's a single person who's sort of at the end of their rope. Nine of Wands is like you're completing the lesson, but you're not quite able to lay the burden down. So you're sort of the walking wounded right now. Not sure you can go much further, but yet you're not giving up. And then we have the Lovers. You have to make a choice. The Lovers, Gemini energy there, but that is about choice. When you see the Lovers card, it's either, you have to make a choice either between two people or a choice between yourself and another. Who are you going to put first? Sometimes we just come home to self, and this card represents that. Coming home to self after a battle. And I do see this, whatever this is about, I do see independence here. That's an important note to make there, Aquarius. Okay, up top here, past energy, King of Cups, emotional availability, kind-heartedness, King of Swords. That's somebody who lives in high character, right? Lives by a code. That card covers the fields of law, jurisprudence, law enforcement, judges, lawyers, politicians, those kinds of organizations where you live by a code of ethics, of morals, of behavior, of integrity and character. In the past, King of Cups, the emotional availability, somebody who's free to, comfortable talking about their emotions, expressing their emotions, and is emotionally generous. Future, we have Leo energy here in the Strength card. That is persevering or having the strength to overcome an obstacle or a challenge. But it can also be getting some help or helping somebody out or helping each other, because she tames the beast and in return the beast protects her. So I kind of feel that we'll get a flavor for that. Here in the past for you, that's the Star. That's a card of healing. It's also hope, faith, trust. It can also be a wish granted. It is a divine gift of dreams come true, but it can be healing. And I only say that because I see this Ten of Swords here. End of a painful lesson. I think that's good. I feel like maybe with the healing, you weren't quite all the way ready to let it go, but now you are. So it's done. Whatever happened was very painful for you, Aquarius, but then here now that Lovers comes out in the future. So I do think it's you that has to make the choice. I do think it's your energy coming in here as this Nine of Pentacles, very grounded, very much making your own way in the world. That reminds me of Mary Tyler Moore. And then, but you're not completely given up. You haven't completely been able to lay down the burden, and so the time is upon you to make a choice. That I see. And the connection in the past, I think you manifested each other. This is the Magician. What did you manifest? Past life soulmate. This is someone from your past, and that is the energy coming forward now. And then in the future, patience, planting the seeds and waiting for something to grow. This person is just sort of guarding what they've planted and waiting for it to come to fruition. Something that they want, that they're waiting patiently. They're doing whatever they need to do to tend to it, right? If this is the gardener of the tarot. Tilling the soil, protecting the seeds from the sun or the harsh elements, that kind of energy. King of Cups in the past for this person. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, another air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or a Leo. Hierophant, Ace of Wands. I'm seeing that in the past, whoever this person is, might have had a challenge with regard to commitment. Wasn't sure what to do. Here's an Ace of Wands. That is, it says rods, but rods and wands, same thing. It's a divine gift of passion or creation of something creative, something. I mean, this is here. You've got this card of creation. So if this is you up here, that's fine. I do see King of Swords can be Aquarian energy. Just saying, but the Star is also Aquarius. So I kind of feel like this person really was kind of put to an emotional test with regard to a commitment, and then some new passion that came on the scene. Presently in King of Swords. Why do we have King of Swords here? Hold on. King of Swords. Wow. All right, so this person, whoever this King of Cups is, may have tipped over emotionally beyond their commitment, and they were either searching for new passion in your connection, in this commitment, or they had an emotional response to new passion that was put on their path. And I think that their present energy as King of Swords, and if this is you, just own it, is with regard to this twin flame soulmate and second chances. It's about forgiveness. It's about reconciliation, second chances. And I think that this person is coming forward in this energy of character. They want to be above board. They want to do the right thing. And I love that this energy comes out, because if something went sideways here, I feel that they want a second chance with regard. They recognize the connection for what it is. They are coming forward with high character, integrity, honesty, truth. Someone you can count on. They will communicate with you. High vibration, integrity. Next up for them in the future comes the Strength card. They're going to persevere, I think. They have the strength. They're tough enough to do it. Strength card, please. Future energy. Yes, they're manifesting. There's the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. So I feel like they're shifting. You may be dealing with a Leo, because we have the Leo card of strength and we have the King of Wands. And here they are in looking out on the horizon, working to manifest that which they want and going after it, having the will and the strength and the endurance and the perseverance to go after what they want. So they're setting their sights, and this is an action taker. High vibration passion, high vibration action goes for what they want. Low vibration, they can be controlling and possessive and all blah blah. But I'm not seeing that. I see this person saying, I'll wait. I'm patient. I'll wait. I'm not going anywhere. I'm stable. There's that Seven of Pentacles. So I feel it is definitely coming from whoever this person is. They're showing up with a lot of king energy here. In the main spread, King of Cups, King of Swords, and then in the clarifiers, Hierophant. That's higher than kings, right? And King of Wands. So we have Wands, Swords, Cups. What are we missing? Pentacles. We're missing the King of Pentacles. That would be the groundedness. That would be the stability. So right now we have the passion, we have the love, we have the honor and integrity. We're missing the stability. Just like to make a mental note, so we keep our eye out for that King of Pentacles. But this person's coming at you very high vibe. I'm just not sure how stable they are. In the past for you here, Aquarius, star energy. Woo! You are in your own reading in a couple different ways here. Page of Pentacles, there's a fresh start, like I was saying, a little fresh kick of passion, stability here, a small offer, the World, endings and new beginnings. I feel that whatever this person, I feel what this star energy is, you kind of held out hope and faith, but what you got was like a crumb. It wasn't enough for you. You don't want the Page of Pentacles. You want the King of Pentacles. You didn't get the King of Pentacles. Endings, new beginnings. I think whatever it was, you sort of said, you know what? I'm prepared to walk away from this. I'm prepared to let this cycle out. I feel like maybe if you really wanted this person, though, here's the flip side of this. If you really wanted this person, you may have gone in with a small offer that they just didn't take you up on, and it ended. And that's why you were healing. And now we have present energy. It is Ten of Swords. End of a painful lesson. That is done. And now you get a fresh start. A lot of fresh starts here. Perfect for the cosmic interplay. Ten of Swords for Aquarius here. So much air energy. Knight of Swords, Fool. One more card, please. Page of Wands. See all the pages coming up? I think you're trying to kick up a new little fresh start of passion between you, taking the leap of faith at like making a like light flirtation, or this can be a passionate text. It's just a little message that you float out there. This is fast moving energy. I almost feel like we have the Ten of Swords and then we have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is almost like something ended painfully, end of a painful chapter, and you get right back on the horse, Aquarius, and you're like, I'm off to get what I want. And this is a victory card too. Knight of Swords can be victory, but it can kind of be hasty. It can be a little hasty. This is fast moving energy. Kind of sometimes you can get out over your skis with that energy, but you are taking a leap of faith. This is what you want. You want a brand new start. You want a brand new day. You're being an optimist and taking a leap of faith, and you're kicking it off with a little fresh start of passion, trying to reignite the passion in the connection. Possibly with someone new, I'm not sure, but we have the Lovers card next. Lovers here for Aquarius in the future. There's that Wheel of Fortune. I feel that in the future you have to make a choice that is fair and balanced for yourself. I feel this Justice card, like you need balance restored. And I think whatever choice you're going to make in the future is about restoring a sense of balance. We have the Knight of Cups here, moving toward love, or someone moving toward you with love. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. And because the Wheel of Fortune can move, not move, move in our favor, move not in our favor, I feel that because the Knight of Cups comes first and then the wheel, there is motion here. I feel the wheel is moving forward in your favor with regard to love. In the past, in this connection, we have the Magician. You kind of manifested this connection, both of you. What's the Magician here for in the past of this connection? Well, what you manifested was a mess. The Magician, when the Magician comes out with the Devil card, that's high manipulation. So I feel what manifested here was a karmic tie. It was not fair and balanced. This is balance, fairness, give and take, equal reciprocity comes out between the Magician. That's what you thought you were manifesting. That is not what you got. What you got was manipulation, control. This could be somebody that battling demons, addictions. It can just be somebody who's very manipulative, very controlling, kind of allures you in, and then you feel trapped, like you can't escape the connection, and you get your heart broken. That's why the healing energy, endings and new beginnings for you. You thought you were manifesting something fair and balanced, equal give and take. It's not what you got. End of story. That's why we have justice here in the choice. You have to make a choice because that fairness and balance is so important to you, Aquarius. I know that's, justice is the card of Libra, but I feel it's very much a calling card of the Aquarian energy too. Six of Cups right in the present energy here for this connection though. This was someone from your past. Yeah, Page of Cups comes out. Someone gave you, this person is from your past. So I call it past life soulmate. It can be past, like literally from a past life, or just someone from your past. That's who I think this person might be for you. And they come in with a little apology. See, because stuff went off the rails. They come in with a little apology. But they might want to move forward, but they're doing so very slowly. That's Earth energy there, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, one more. And they're kind of telling you, they're making an offer, something big, something very substantial. So it's suspicious to me, and I'll tell you why. I don't like to be a negative Nelly, but past life soulmate that did you wrong comes in with a small apology. And I understand that here's their present energy, King of Swords, Four of Wands, and Judgment. I can be trusted. I'm a stand-up person. I want my twin flame soulmate. I want a second chance. But it's a little apology. After this. So, next up here, I see they move from the Page of Cups, steps up a grade to a Knight of Pentacles, slow moving toward a big commitment. This is a big commitment. We do call it the engagement ring card, but it's about some grand gesture that signifies stability, like sealing the deal. But they're moving slowly. I don't know if they're moving slowly to make you more comfortable, or if they're moving slowly because they're just playing with the energy of the commitment and aren't really going to go through with it. But there's patience. Here's that Seven of Pentacles. I think they're asking you to be patient. I'm not sure. Let's see. Seven of Pentacles in the future here for Aquarius. Interesting reading, guys. Really. Could be dealing with a Virgo. There. Oh. Well, here's what I think. I think in the connection, you do both kind of take a step back. You might have a conversation about what you want, what commitment means to you, how you'd like to see the connection progress, and you decide, all right, let's wait and see what happens. Let's keep working on it. Keep working on it. The seeds are planted. Let's see what grows. Let's be patient. We both have some inner work to do. Hermit energy. That is going within. You may kind of have a timeout. It may be necessary for you to both do some inner work and really get in touch with your higher self. Learn more about yourselves. There's a resistance here, though. There's resistance because Ace of Cups. So we have Seven of Wands and Ace of Cups right after this Hermit. So there's two very different energies here. This is very patient. This is very patient, studied, single-minded, purposeful energy, patient. And this is, wait a minute, this is what I want. When do I get this? So this can be pushback over the patience. One of you can be pushing back, say, yeah, no, I don't want to wait. This is what I'm after. Or there can be resistance to the Ace of Cups in this relationship. Either way, it's an interesting reading, a lot of interesting energies. As I mentioned, I think what I'm going to cover in the extended is definitely Leo, definitely another Aquarius in case you're with another Aquarius, Gemini, and a Virgo. Those are the energies I'm going to look at, just in case that's someone you're dealing with. If it isn't whoever you're dealing with, that's okay. I will still be delivering a message from them to you, as well as looking at the blocks to this connection. Message from Spirit. The message can be a warning. It can be it can be encouragement. It can be advice. It can be action to take. All right. I'll look at all of that plus all those zodiac signs I just mentioned, the sun signs I just mentioned. So if you feel like I'm kind of telling your story, the link to the extended is below. Otherwise, have a wonderful, happy New Year. I'll be posting the New Year's readings in the coming days. Take care. Thank you for supporting the channel. It means the world to me. Really appreciate it. Bye, Aquarius.